proud to be sponsored by Diamond Bright, the car care products that have been keeping the furious fleet looking their best for a long time already. To find all you need to keep your car clean and protected, follow the link below to diamondbright.co.uk. Hello, welcome to Furious Driving, and today we are at OhSoRetro, which is an absolutely enormous show, one of the biggest of the year, down here in Margate in Kent, and it's also one of the last shows of the year as well. Starting off with our own stand, we've got the Alfa 145, which everyone knows and loves, and which everyone seems to love an awful lot more. It's Porsche 928, which we reviewed on the channel beginning of this year, I believe it was. We'll leave the stand in capable hands for a few minutes and have a little walk around what's in the show. It'll be a real rapid walk around because there's about 1,500 cars all crammed in here. They're even 3 deep along this row. So first of all, astonishingly nice Carman gear. This one, unusual in black, incredible condition. This is actually Maguire's show car for a little while. Next to a very nice 356. Nice combination of air-cooled Volkswagen-y stuff. Moving across instantly to Americana. V8 Ford. Club Sedan. Fairlane. Beautiful thing. Enormous. But next to a lovely little BMW 2000. Very sophisticated. Interior on this, nice strip of wood, very simple, very minimalistic. Great driving cars. Very sharp styling, love that. Next to a Mustang. It's a real mixture of cars today. That's a cool little Mini. Bomber County Minis. I'm guessing that's Lincolnshire. Of course, mustn't forget the SD1, a 3,600. Oh no, it's 3,500. No, just looks awkward with a bit of polish in it. Beautiful, moonstone blue. Nice bit of velour. Lovely. Next to an enormous Buick. The Rover looks tiny next to this LeSabre 400. Yeah, sense of scale on this thing is insane. The Volvo Estate. Oh, Volvo Estate's a big car, isn't it? No, that's a big car. This is awesome, this whole zigzag look on the back of these cars. See the same thing on a Riviera. Bit of tweed, love a bit of tweed. Now I've got 1.8 diesel Fiesta van. A car that doesn't get saved very much, but great to see it here. Sorry.
Excellent. It's original XRV, yeah.
Wow.
It has had a Mondeo turbo diesel.
Okay.
It was 1.8 diesel to start with, but before
He upgraded it.
put a TD in it just to give it a bit more potent.
Rather than normally aspirated, slightly sluggish.
Indeed, indeed. But yeah, it's apart from the XR2i bumpers, it's
Yeah. That's really cool. It's nice to have it next to a Nova as well. So sort of contemporary of the street scene of, well, 25 years ago.
absolutely, yeah.
This is really cool.
There's no rivalry anymore.
No, I think everyone's just in it together these days. Lovely. No fisticuffs for these ones. Have a great show. There's a nice little Nova. This is an SRI, I guess. But check out, best of all, the little pop-out cassette holder in there. Amazing. VW, Capri, Elan. The front-wheel drive Elans weren't loved for a long time, but I think people have really started warming to them now. Warming enormously to this. This is beautiful Alfa Romeo. Oh, GTA front. A lot of time for that. Racing belts. I'm guessing this is and a safety devices cage. I'm guessing this is used in earnest. But yeah, another all-time favourite of pretty much everyone. DS21. Absolutely stunning car. And check out the louvered rear window blind. Beautiful, sat down on its suspension. Left-hand drive as well. What a lovely car. I think we need one of these. I'm going to go do the road behind me in a second, but there's a lot of cars there. Wow. We're here looking at, I'm guessing, a Z28. Is it a Z28? No badge. Jet Ram Performance. That's not standard by a long way, but it's lovely. How deep the paint is on this, it's amazing. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Bit of a contrast to the Beetle next door and the Miner. Red and black, perfect combination. Having just said I wanted an Alfa Romeo and a DS, I also want a minor. Bit of VWage. On moon discs, lovely. Mark 5 Cortina, or is it Mark 4? I can never tell. Now that is special. This is an Armstrong Siddeley from 1935, a 17 HP sports tourer. Beautiful car. Very, very elegant. You can always spot an Armstrong Siddeley. It's the only car ever to wear a Sphinx on the bonnet. Aston Martini. Sorry. Nicely modified Polo GT. Very tidy. TR7 with lots of chromey bits. Another Beetle van. A Beetle van, I'm going to call it. It's not a Beetle van, obviously. Oh, wow. GM's 1958, I think. The 58 range is an Oldsmobile Rocket 88. Oh, it's for sale. These were an interesting year, the 58s, because the styling went really big, really heavy, lots of detail, and the public didn't really like it because Chrysler were doing a different, new, clean look, so they had to revamp it for 59. Beetle, ooh, Skyline. That's cool. Mini, lots of Minis come to this show. I think the people who started it were quite into Minis and V-dubs. E30 Amy. We've actually featured this very car on the channel a little while ago. Did a little review. This is a 316. Wonder if she's around somewhere. That's cool. Two-door Cortina. Wow. With a 5-speed. Lovely. So much here. Mark 2. Now into the Minis, very nicely modified one. Wide arches, lovely wheels, safety devices cage. And it's also matching car, very similar wheels. Also safety devices. Lovely, lovely, lovely seats in this. RS, loveliness. Another Mini, very nice Cooper. And check this out. How cool is that? Thank you. So what has been done to this one? Answers in the comments, please. Full touring car replica. Looking awesome. Has it got, yeah, it's got racing seats, it's got the racing cage. It's so cool. It's brilliant. XR2, fantastic. This show brings out absolutely everything. We've spoken to people from as far away as Sherwood Forest this morning. Instantly, the first person to come and say hello to me at the stand was the AA man who rescued the Alfa about a year ago. Oh, look at this. Alfa 75. When did you last see an Alfa 75? What a stunning looking car. So clean, so angular, so everything. This black line that goes almost all the way around the entire car. The swage line, the rubber spoiler, everything is brilliant. That is such a cool thing. It overshadows the Mustang even. Wow. Check out how low this Mercedes is. We'll come back to the Fiat on the wonk badge. Look at this camber. I'm guessing definitely on airbags. But complete with authentic style late 60s picnic set. Beautiful interior. And a roof rack. Hello. That's a 300 SEL and a small dog. Hello, small dog. And a nice little Fiat next to it. That's so cool. Moving on, another SD1. I always seem to be a lot of SD1s at this event. I'm going to have to speed up in a minute because there's just too much good stuff. Everything I see is good. I wasn't going to do this row for a minute, but I can't ignore this Merc. That is another airbagged stack-like Mercedes. When did airbagging classic Mercs become a thing? I know it's been a while, but yeah, that's also very, very cool. We've got a row of Nissans and Datsuns just there. We'll come back to that as well. Oh my gosh, there's so much good stuff. The day won't be long enough. I need to get back to the stand in a bit as well. Oh, Bond Bug. So I'm going to start zapping from thing to thing now because I'm halfway down one row, running out of time. 205 GTI, very cool Polo, E21, oh my goodness. Mazda MX-5, E36, oh my goodness. Toyota, with a twin cam 1600 in it. Do like something weird and Japanese. Nice little Scirocco. Shout out to any Scirocco owners watching. Let's head down and do that row of Japanese stuff. So Datsun 100A to start with. Enormously cool. Now I might have to refer to the boot badges on a couple of these things. Oh, I love that fan accessory. This is a 120A. What a cool little thing. Cherry F2. Next to a Datsun 120A, also an F2. 4-door versus 2-door. There are delights everywhere you look. Jag, Datsun, nice little Polo. Very nice Audi. Check out this thing, lovely thing. S2. Let's swing over here. Do some seriously rapid skimming because there's so much here. It's about 1,500 cars here. So, over there we have a dimmer kitted 205 convertible. That is so unusual, so of its time. So glad it survived. Fantastic. Next to an E-Type of all things, 4.2. And that's next to an Isetta, BMW bubble car, and a Model T, and a Cortina. Oh, let's not ignore, slightly dwarfing a little Triumph just there. A 6x6 Russian truck. Gaz, probably. It's enormous. Getting ready to invade a neighbouring country as we speak. Little Metro, well, Peugeot 405 in a car show. Never thought you'd see the day, but that looks interesting wheels and stance. Is that a 4x4 or an M16 or something? Oh, it's a 605, blimey. Wow, that is a rare car. Peugeot 605, almost none sold from brand new. Probably the only one left on the road. E30 and an Allegro Vanden Plas. I actually come over to look at this thing, which is a Riley. Pathfinder or an RM? RM, I think. Next to possibly the wildest Renault you've seen in a long time. I couldn't even tell you what model it is. We have to look on the boot. Renault 17, I think. 17 TS. Do not think I've ever seen one before. And that's beside a very hot 5 Turbo.
He's filming.
Really cool. Man, so much good stuff. Oh, a Senator, dual ram 24 valve, 205, E30. My goodness, there's so much stuff. Oh, an AC Schnitzer M5? Or is it? No, it won't be an M5 if it's a Schnitzer. Lovely, look at the wheels, look at the stripes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. E34 at its finest. Next to an 8 Series. These are incredible cars. Bargain money these days, but still supercar running costs. So finding a good one is getting hard. Values are finally rising a bit though. A bit of Americana around here. First of all, screaming chicken here on this Trans Am. Opposite, an enormous Mercury. Big truck. I love these dealer not stickers, plates. Scottsdale, was this a special edition? I actually don't know. I'm not familiar with that particular edition, if it is an edition, on this Chevy. Beautiful Cadillac. Does need a bit of paint on the bonnet, but costing that would be about the same as an entire other regular car. The size of the thing. And a Mustang. That's some new stuff. Challenger RT on a 72 plate, that's snuck in there. With a Chevy. Oh, check out this Lincoln. A Mark III. delicious metallic grass green. It goes on and on and on. Landau roof, frameless, pillarless, all the good stuff. Next to a Stingray, excuse you. Oh, Datsun car took its inspiration from the Stingray, I think. 240Z with louvres, excellent. And a nice little couple of Fiestas, 4 Fiestas in a row. This one even has louvered side skirts. More good stuff, BMWs, MGs. This is an astonishing show. There's so much of everything. Hundreds of minis, literally hundreds of minis. And VWs. That is a recurring theme here. VWs and minis are everywhere. Scirocco's are plenty. Every modification you can think of. More Americana. It's an big Chevy. The 350 Corvette, it says 350 on the badge, but it's a 5.7 Corvette in it. El Camino, when you've got to move a lot of stuff in a hurry. Check out this little Hunter. Hillman Rally Spec Hunter, fabulous. One of my dream cars, one day I might own one, I hope so. Lancia Evo. I even like the colour. Little baby fins on his Triumph. Superb little Vitesse. Very modern seats in it. More minis. Now this is very cool. This is a Model AA truck, but it's running a Transit diesel turbo engine in it. So it actually does move pretty quickly. If you want to see more of this, there's a back issue of Custom Car out somewhere, where it's a full story on this thing. It is absolutely fantastic. So cool. I did just spot a Volvo, I think it's a 140 over there, which is looking good, but we've got a 240, very brown 240 here. Another in Evo, interesting. Fords are plenty. Oh my goodness, I wonder if there's a crowd of people here. Someone appears to have left a Ferrari abandoned here in this car park, although I did see photos of a car that looked very like this on Twitter or Facebook the other day, and I think, I'm not going to cast aspersions, but I think it might be a fake. But if not, it's several £1 million worth of cars just out there. Next to an Austin, nice console Corsair, another console Corsair. 30th anniversary of the club, not the van. T25s, bays, splits, lovely. Very nice lowered Mercedes there. They do look good low, don't they? Mark II, ooh, hello, Carlton. Golden BBSs, that looks really nice. Escort again. And a lot of American cars around here, it turns out. More VWs. More BMWs. Z3s look really good these days. That's a very, very tidy build just there. Those wheels look amazing on that. Oh, a little Civic. Looks so good. Love that. Also quite liking the Chevy. Bit of Volvo-age going on there. Massive turbo just there.
I mean, the guy's
size of that
by trade.
And another bagged Mercedes. That's very much the theme of the show, is bagged, stacked like Mercedes. Excellent off-roadable Range Rover just there. Check out the tyres. Oh, it's a diesel, interesting. And a 101. So this is another weird dream car of mine. Ford Control Land Rover, so cool. Awesome for off-road camping. Terrible for keeping money in your bank if you want to put petrol in the thing. Rover V8, 3.5 litre in that. But immensely practical, because that's your cab, that's all space. If you're going to go camping, just live in the thing. Very cool. Also very cool, lowered little Nissan, lowered Beetle. That's a car that suits a roof rack better than my Rover 2000, I have to say. This show does attract a lot of modified stuff. Unmodified and looking awesome for it is this Dolomite Sprint in the perfect colour. I would really like one of these, and absolutely in yellow. They've got expensive. I keep thinking they're 1,500 quid cars, but like 10 grand it turns out, which is a shame because they're fantastic. First fuel injected car, great performance, rear wheel drive, everything you want, next to an awesome Citroen. Vast thing. It's a GTI, apparently. CX25 GTI with ABS fitted. Expensive option back at the time. Check out those seats. This thing is... Can you see the seats? Maybe not, it's reflecting a bit. Brilliant car. Next to a Ford... Is that a Falcon? No, it's not a Falcon, is it? Fairlane, sorry, not Falcon. Ford Fairlane. Minis. Another wee Honda. Lots of modified stuff, looking good. Big American stuff here. Now I'm rushing over here slightly. Mini Golfs, Mark II Golfs, aren't they cool? Oh wow, 40th anniversary of the Sierra this week, incidentally. And this is, perfection in beige with the recessed lights, black plastic bumpers. This is as good as it gets in retro Sierra heaven. Probably a 4-speed manual if it's as basic as it looks. Has got a rear wiper though. Oh, this is a distraction I didn't expect, but this is what I came over to look. This is the first Ford Crown Victoria I actually ever drove. Reviewed it, 18 months or so ago before I bought mine. I believe this car might actually be coming up for sale soon if you're interested. A really nice example, a GCC Gulf Coast car. So it's got all the luxury bits in it. A lot of the police stuff as well went to go and live, or was intended to live, out in the Emirates. Right, entering Fordsville, Granada. Console, Escort, Granada, Escort. Many good things. E36 wagon, one of the coolest cars you're ever going to come across. If that's a 328 manual, it's a grail car. Another one, oh, these look so good. A bit of schnitzer wheel on it, lowered, perfection, M3 bumper. Simple, perfect. E30s. I'm going to say this heretically, I love an E30 so much, but I do think the E36 is a better car to own and to be in. Very nice Celica. Sorry. Capri, SO and Orion. Orions are cool. Slightly cooler than Escorts, even though it's the same car. Going down the row of Fords, another very nice turbo and a 1.6 Z-Tech there. Interesting. Well, we've got another Crown Victoria. This one's a police spec, black and white. Dog car, so it's only a 2-seater. It's got a big area in the back for your canine to sit. All the equipment there in the centre, the big console. You see these things and you realise how big they are in real life. Ah, that's fantastic. I love the dog dish hubcaps. I might change that on mine one day. I love the Appletons as well. I'd like to do that to mine, but it means butchering the doors, and I don't want to. Full wraparound bull bar on this one as well. Ford Heaven. I did just notice over there. Didn't video it though. Check out that bad boy. Look at the colour of that Avenger. Awesome. And it's a GLS as well. A little bit ropey, but at least it's on the road and someone's doing stuff with it. Metallic brown. Wow. There's literally all of the beige on this square light Mark II Escort. Fabulous. Fords. Oh, hello. That's a nice Ford. RS Escort. 3-door E30. Lovely. Let's accelerate slightly because there's too much to see. Oh, I missed the hot rod pop over there. Not around, maybe we'll catch it later. We have many Thames vans. All of the Thames vans. This one has got interesting Z-Techness under the bonnet. Oh, it's not a Thames van, it's actually an Anglia. Into the Anglia Estate. This one has also got possibly a Z-Tech under it. I saw this rolling with lovely Series Land Rover. A Plymouth. I saw it in the distance, I wasn't quite sure what it was. It is a Plymouth. Next to a Ford V8 Pilot. Beautiful. 1940 Ford. More recent Mustang. I'll go as far as that police Jag via a couple of P6s. Oh, that roof rack looks good. That sounds nice. V8 P6. What a slice of luxury, fast and fun. As good as it gets. Holy moly, it's a 6-wheel Hummer. This show has literally everything. Escort Estates and a Volvo Estate. Oh goodness me, so much good stuff. I'll take you as far. There's a couple of cars over here before I have to head back and change the battery. This is it what size engine is this one? 3.4. So this is an original area car, complete with the low spec de-specking of these S-types that made them so special, but weirdly more expensive than the real thing. Absolutely beautiful. Hopefully coming to a video soon. Lexus, who'd have thought a Lexus would be at a classic car show? So a quick look at the Corvette, the C4, my favourite shape of Corvette. Not a popular opinion, but it is mine. Do quite like these. Is that a manual? No, it's not a manual. Oops. And a nice 1930s Chevy, right. Let's have a quick look at that. Rather nice Datsun 1600 Triple S. Really, really rare car. Exceptionally rare. Fast, fun. Think of like an Escort Mexico, but Japanese and reliable. And let's whiz down here. Six-wheel Hummer, who knew? Because Hummers aren't big enough as it is. Wow, a little Vauxhall. Looking very cool. Amongst all the Fords, they're out of place. Poor thing. Wow. Real 1970s style modifications here on this droop snoot. Sidebars, flared arches. It's actually an Escort, but it looks like a Vauxhall. Madness gone mad. Blimey, a Mark 6 Escort. Estate. Terrible, I kind of want one. Wow. Flat front Smiley Transit. They looked like spaceships when they first arrived.
Nice to see so many pickups out, I know, isn't it? Well, look at that old lorry.
He's right, it is nice to see so many pickups out. Square body. Step side. Capri. Oh, Mitsubishi. That's nice. Another E30. Is that a Chevy Astro van? Yeah, I think it's an Astro. They're quite cool.
What? Like, you're getting tired, aren't you?
Escort van. Audi Quattro. Mark II Astra. Lovely Beetle. I don't know if you guys see a photo. That's really nice. Nicely accessorised at the front there. Pretty little thing, Beetle. Right, I'm cherry picking now because I'm running out of daylight and the show is enormous. This thing, 1968 Renault 10, is amazing. I passed this on the motorway and it looked so, so good. When did you last see one of these little rear-engined delights on the road? Right, we've got a bizarre and eclectic lineup just here. A delightful little Beetle, a very nice little Fiesta, a 205, do love that, another 205, and an Astra. These have suddenly become the belle of the ball this year after one of these won at Festival of the Unexceptional. They are a great design little car. Good looking, sleek, very 90s and curvy and nice. Next to a Cortina Estate. Rarity on wheels. Cortinas were great cars of their era. The Estate makes it just a little bit cooler, a little bit rarer, because Estate cars just get worked to death. See, those are the ones that don't survive. Not ignoring our little patinaed friends just here, but I'm going to wander across here because there is an epic Beetle with a lot of nice modifications. Porsche wheels, or Porsche BBS wheels. Everything. If I started listing everything that's been done to this car, the carbon fibre, the seats, the cage, the race equipment in the back, the engine, this video would suddenly double in length. Very, very, very impressive car. If you didn't want a Beetle before, suddenly you do now. Look at all of that. But look what it's next to, a Jolly. You cannot be unhappy in a Jolly. Unless it's raining, or cold, or snowing, or in any way vaguely inclement. 500 with the roof lopped off. What a fun, cool, brilliant thing. Oh, it does have seatbelts, in case you're asking. Wow! A Nova Belmont! This show is the gift that keeps on giving. Vauxhall Opel did dabble in the end of the 80s, early 90s with saloon versions of a couple of its hatches, the Astra and the Nova, calling them the Belmonts. They were good looking things. It's kind of almost for the American market but never made it there. The older buyers of the Orion era, they liked a saloon, so that was catering for that. Heavily modified Mazda just here. Massive turbo, lots of good stuff. Lots of space in this engine bay, lots of room for activities. Lovely E36. Right, let's rush on again. So this is becoming very rapid walking around the show. Oh, I missed that. The roller, the rolls, the Granada. So much good stuff.
Get rid of the diamond, mate. Yeah, I will. Thank you very much.
Ooh, Minx convertible. Lovely colour. Red seats, always the best. Pretty. And another pickup truck, a Ford this time. So many pickups today. Wow, there is some cool stuff here.
Nice to meet you.
Supra, Supra, Supra. 4 generations of Supra all in one go. What are the chances of that? What a lineup. Awesome. All the Supra goodness. Well, this is a 1980 Supra, and there are only 2 left, and the same guy owns both, so you're not going to see both in the same place unless you go and visit his house, but he also owns the Mark IV. So, got a lovely Mark 1 to 4 lineup there. Unique. Fords. Astra, another Astra. Nicely lowered little Honda just there. Or technically it's a Rover, but you know.
Oh, here we go, YouTube. YouTube.
Make you famous.
Hey, ugliest man on camera.
So which one are we talking about? This is a very, very cool little Suzuki. Tiny. Virtually a K-van, nearly very almost. Absolutely minty mint. Lovely. But next to, really nice turbo Rover 200 Coupe. This is like mine, but not rubbish. Got the later wheels on it. It's actually a 2-litre turbo. The owner is on Facebook. She does loads of work on this thing and spends a lot of time making it perfect underneath. Another Ronda. I love the wheels on that. And this very, very nice Datsun we've seen on the channel before, I think, at other shows. We have Capris. Oh, we have another base model Sierra. So I'm bouncing from car to car again now. 40th anniversary of the Sierra, we have to spend a bit of time. Another 3-door. Lovely. Little Honda Civic. Pulp Fiction spec. All of the brown in the Cortina. Nice Comet. What have we got in there?
Only one in the road in the UK.
Is it?
Yeah.
The only one in the road in the it's a manual. The only manual or the only one?
And the only one and the only manual.
So the only one and the only manual. So if it's the only one of anything, it's the only one that's left-hand drive and the only one with seats.
The only comment.
Yeah.
What's the temperature? You only go up when it's
This is really nice. Oh, massive. Look at the size of the boot on this thing. If you drop something down the back of there, you need a passport to go and get it. It's mental. Wow, triple bond luggage. Amazing. Normally one will turn up at a show, but 3 in a row. Amazing. Apparently there's some Sinclair Sc5s here as well, but I haven't come across them yet. Many minis. That Sierra's on the move. People are starting to go a bit early, but always do these days. Oh, look at that. A Piazza. There was a Piazza up at Radwood in silver. They're very DeLorean-like. That's so cool. A turbo. Oh, check out this bad boy. Nice mini update. Not quite sure what engine that is actually. VX16 valve. Vauxhall engine? Yeah, Vauxhall engine, and look at this at the back. So cool. Oh, nice little Civic as well, and all the pops. Just there, I think it might be. Ah, MG ZS. So rushing around now. Oh, fantastic, a Buick Roadmaster. Is this a Roadmaster? No, it's a Park Avenue. Oh, that is lovely. Big old sofa on wheels. Oh, it's like the Crown Vic, but, you know, plush. Oh wow, a Gilburn. I've never seen a Gilburn like this before. Hello again. Sorry. Got a nice service mode Mercedes action just there. Rather tidy little Polo, which I think might be the same owner as a Suzuki Alto we videoed a little while ago. There, a 98, which is the big band. But look at this little beautiful patinaed Austin 7. How cool is this thing? I would 100% rock this on a daily basis if I had somewhere to keep it dry. Fabulous. We have a nicely modified Morris Minor. Bits and bobs going on there. Lovely patina P4. Fabulous, love the checker plate sun visor and the bottle cap door card, that's awesome. And of course we can't miss out this unbelievably cool hearse, Cadillac hearse. The side exit coffin tray thing. It's very a name for that, I imagine. Oh, it's actually available as American Dream Funeral Hire. If this floats your boat for your final journey, give them a call. And last, but by no means least, we have got the Sinclair Sc5s. These ones, unlike mine, actually work. So C5 Alive, I love the custom trailer as well. Solar power top up, awesome idea. The most futuristic idea that never quite worked, well, one of them anyway. Sir Clive's greatest failure. Love these things. Well, I love the glossy finish on that one. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little walk around OhSoRetro. Probably about half of the cars, if that. This place is enormous and it's going to be better next year. If you came along and said hello, thank you for doing so. and see you again soon. Goodbye.